Looks like we got a brand new baby. I'm not sure whose baby that is. I don't know if it's Rivers or whose it is. But we got a brand spanking new baby over there. This other little baby, he's following him around. I don't know who his mom is. But that little tiny baby out there, he said, heck with it, I'm gonna lay down. This walking stuff wear me out. That's Miss River. She's been around here a long time. She was the first Longhorn we bought. Then she had River Jr. Actually, Bullwinkle is her calf. River Jr. is her calf. Even though we bought Bullwinkle a year later. We bought Bullwinkle a year later after we bought her. And she had a bull, which we ate him. He got too big and old, but don't ever eat an old bull. They're too tough. Just too tough. And then she had River Jr. out there. But that's Miss River. We also had Diego too, Miss Daisy, but we sold her. She wasn't having any more KOs anymore, so we had to let her go. Howdy, y'all. It's Monday evening. Just coming over here to the farm. Stopped to yak with the neighbors a little bit. He's got our 6-row Alice Chalmers corn planter there. He's fixing it up. Put new hydraulic lines on it. Got a new tire on there. Put some new springs on there. And it's been sitting around since like 2012. So, the springs are done rotted off of it. Rusted and falling apart. Things like that. Planter box is getting rough. He's searching the neighborhood and finding all the leftover Alice Chalmers planters are laying around. The Alice Chalmers made a really good corn planter back in the day, the way I was to understand. And this planter here has always been a good planter for us. We just ain't using it. He was over there one day helping Dad, seen it sitting there, and started asking questions. And so right now he's working on it, fixing it up, and he's going to go out. He's going to use it over here on this farm. Go out there and plant some sweet corn. He's going to go plant some sweet corn with it in his garden. And he bought the other neighbor. The other neighbor had Alice Chalmers bean planter, so that he tried to auction off the other day at the auction, and nobody wanted to pay for it. So he bought it back and then turned around and sold it to this neighbor. So, it looked like a good planter to me. I was sitting there eyeballing it myself, but we are strictly stuck in grass, so it's not like it's any useful to me. So, but those are good planters, and they do the job and do what you need to do. It's starting to rain on us. We just riding back here, see what we can get into for 5 minutes. See what we can do. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do something here. Even if it's just look around and pick up the tools. Pick up the tools and pick up the junk. I don't know. It's starting to rain on us, so we're not gonna stand out in the rain, that's for certain. It's just nice to get off work before it's dark, It's just so nice. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Oh yeah. See that little battle scar right there on the hood? Well, yesterday when I was mowing, Harvester, he was out there riding around with me, chasing me around the yard. I guess he was spending too much time looking at me and not too much time looking where he's going. He run the hood of this thing right up under my bumper of my truck and got it stuck under there. Boy's already tearing stuff up. He's only 2. Oh well. It only gets worse. But he was riding around with me. He was learning how to stop and go and get out of the way, and you know how you do when you get a couple tractors out in the field and you're both disking or whatever it is. One's got to stop while I let the other one go and then he can go. Well, that's kind of what we was doing the other day. I might have been mowing and he might have been just riding around, but it's never too early to learn that stuff. The old stop and go, or I stop and he goes, and get out of the way. Farm kid stuff. Alrighty. I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I just walk around here picking stuff up, clean up some of my mess. It's still light out here, but I'm gonna head on home. Call it a day. Catch y'all on the next one. Howdy, y'all. April 14th. Got off work today. It's raining. You can hear it on the roof. Went up to local auto parts, get a couple oil filters. So we do some oil changes on some 1456s. Well, I come away with there with 2. Need a few more than that, but they got to order them. It's a good thing I went up there. So I come back here and I am looking through my oil filter cabinet and thinking about trying to organize it. But I don't know how. So, and I've got a couple extra filters I need to get that we didn't get for last year. But this is what I'm working with. So I got a bunch of Baldwin filters that I don't really know what they go to. The other ones, I pretty much know what they go to. It's just everything's in a big mess right now. I got John Deere on one side and International on the other. And this is supposed to be all International down here. And then there's International up there. And then there's just everything New Holland and stuff in the middle. And then you come over here and got some air filters over here. Some extra gaskets. And, just trying to organize, find something to do while it's raining. If I had a tractor back here, I'd probably go ahead and work on it. But I don't, so I don't feel like getting wet right now. I could work on, one of these 15 others, but I'm not going to plan on sticking around that long. So I'll just sit here and try to get an organized fashion going on here. Well, it's looking a little better. That whole pile of Fram filters in the corner, it's the stuff that we don't even have anymore, I don't believe. That's all like 4610 and 55 and 48 and 8N or 2N. Then we got John Deere and Farmall, old Farmall. Then we got 14s, oils, 10s, primers, fuel filters, 14 hydraulic, 12 fuel, 14, 12 oil. These over here, I believe, are for my 284. And I don't know what this one goes to. Down here we have skid loader. Yeah, that needs to be done too. And over here we kind of piled up all the air filters, and that whole box is full of baler parts. These two I don't know what they go to. That's a 1066 filter. That's a 55 filter. Over here in the door we got Ford truck filters, frames, a headlight, gaskets, some other random stuff that doesn't belong over here. And a couple distributor cap for an 8N, or I mean 2N, stuff like that. Up there's manuals, you know, manuals for all the different equipment. It's kind of just piled in there. That's my mess. Looks better than it did 5 minutes ago. But I need a 2640 John Deere oil filter. I think I'm good on everything else other than 14 hydraulic filters. I mean motor oil filters. Well, the two inner air filters that I couldn't figure out, I looked them up. They're for the 6640, although they don't exactly match the one that's in there. But anyways, I'm going home. It's dark, it's raining. I'm going home. Earlier when I come in, there's a calf out. He's running around like crazy. Well, I better head him off, keep him from going down the road. That old calf turned and took off running and jumped all 4 feet like a deer and jumped clean over the electric fence. Like it didn't even faze him. I thought, dang, he's gonna tear right through the fence. Nope, jumped clean over top of it and just cleared it. So I wish I could have got that on video for you, but anyways, didn't happen. But y'all like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.